Hello everyone, this is KJ. Welcome back to No Man's Sky Waypoint after Polestar. Today we're going to build the Remembrance and the Starseed. And just a footnote on the Starseed, the save that we did the Atlas mission line on a few weeks ago was not this save. And I don't know why I did it on a different save. I can't remember my reasoning behind that. But I went ahead and did it on this one since we just did it on the other normal mode save, which is just like this one. I think we even have the same ships. I like that ship. I try to go get that ship when I can. So we're going to build the Remembrance and the Starseed. And we need to move some stuff. See if I can I just grab that a little bit? Because I just need to move a couple of things. Let me see what these things are sitting on here. Okay, so that one is supercharged. And that one is supercharged. So we can move those. And that's the one that's supercharged. Oh, that's a bad spot. I think we can maybe live without that. But can I get these switched? Yes, because that can go somewhere else. Artemis's translator we don't need. Oops, I didn't pick it up. Pick it up. There we go. For some reason that wasn't working too well. Alright. And this one too, so we need to move those two. There we go. That gives our jetpack the best possible position. Now then, we need to put main tech right there. And then we can move these guys. And I'll put the Remembrance and the Starseed right there. So we need that Heart of the Sun that we made. And a little tiny bit of platinum. And for the Starseed, we need platinum, tritium, and gold. So we needed one Heart of the Sun in order to change Galaxy. And we needed another Heart of the Sun to make the Remembrance, and that's how that worked out. That is not the best possible setup. I would like to have that. And is the aeration a part of this? Yes. Yes, it is. It's part of that. You can see that ring lit up. If you move it, it doesn't have the ring. If you move it into place, it has that ring. That ring shows synergy between those parts. And so we want to make sure that pretty much everything has one. And so we're going to move that so that our oxygen recycler has some part in our life support. These have synergy with each other, and they increase, I think it's your, yeah. You see up at the top there, the two crosses that are darkened. We're going to need to fix that today by getting them charged. And then we can move the hazmat. And, oh, actually, you know what? Might be more convenient to have the rocket there so that we can easily get to it, and everything else we don't need to be able to get to. The rocket is charged with tritium. It appears to be charged, and I don't remember charging it, but I do remember using it. And so that might be a thing that's happening. We'll just put a little oxygen in there. None of these are charged, so we'll go ahead and take care of that. You can use ion batteries, or you can use the chemical that is assigned to it. The toxic shield uses ammonia. The cold shield uses dioxide. The heat shield uses phosphorus. And the swimming sort of tank uses oxygen, of course. And, oh, we got that. We have an extra radiation shield down there. Not sure where that came from. It's a B class, so we don't need it, but it's a little extra help. That's cool. All right, let's check out this station. Although I think that on Friday night, Lava Lamp 64 Lava went to the library, and we were doing a short recording just to say hi to everyone and miss everyone, and we'll be back soon, everyone. And I said, why don't we just go live? And so we did, and we streamed for about 2 hours and 20 minutes, and a few people made it. It was a spur-of-the-moment thing. I didn't expect very many people to see it, though I did sort of punch it out there a little bit on Sword's Discord and on Twitter. So I didn't get it out there very far, but I got it out there a little bit. All right, now then, the Remembrance relates to these computers that you can find in different places. You can find them on the surface of planets in observatories, and you can find them in space stations in the back rooms. And not all of the back rooms have them. I think we went into this one when we were live, but this one doesn't have one. It's the back room is over there by the bar. And no way to charge shield in here. Okay. We need 2 shield charges as well. Let's buy some maps. So we want to buy maps that will help us find observatories. And if I remember correctly, we need alien cartographic data for observatories. We'll buy 10 of them just to see if we can nail one down. And so if you're looking for manufacturing facilities or resource depots, you can buy these charts, but the best way to find those things is by using your Exocraft scanner. You can get charts to find crashed ships, crashed freighters, and abandoned buildings. That's the emergency cartographic data. For minor settlements and small settlements, things like that, it's commercial cartographic data. And I think, sometimes I get transmission towers mixed up. It could be either one of those, I can't remember. But for all things religious, it's the alien cartographic data. You can also find settlements and drop pods, which are the exosuit upgrade charts. So we bought a few of those. Let's go check the bar. We're pretty far from home right now. When we'll fly out into space, and I'll see if I can figure out how far away we are. I think it's a couple of million light years, to be honest. We did a jump in my freighter during the live stream, a singularity jump. And did I get that one? I haven't even been back here. Oh my god. Alright, so here's the back room. Now, in order to access the back room, you need to have the Atlas Pass, which is here somewhere. There it is right there, Atlas Pass. You only need version 3. You don't need to carry all 3 of them. And if you have the matter beam or the matter transfer beam, you don't even need to have the Atlas Pass on you. You can just leave it on your freighter. And the best way to get these, if you don't get them for free from an expedition like we did, is to go to the Space Anomaly and buy them. And if I can remember to, I'll show you where to buy those. So there's our Atlas Pass 3, or our AV3 pass. And that opens the door, and we have a mechanics room, so we don't have the Remembrance in here, but there's still stuff you can get. Look at these servers, are awesome. Can you sit in that chair? Nope, it's a spinny chair. Spinny chair, spinny chair. You see they're working on a Sentinel quad right there. And there's a box in there. We didn't get nothing. Do we ever get anything from those boxes? I don't think so. I think they're always empty. The other yellow box has microprocessors and cool stuff like that in it. Right. Let's take a trip to space. We'll see how far we are from home. I think we're on the other side of the galaxy. I'm not sure. And then we'll go to the next station. And while we're out there, I'll show you how the starseed works. After Estes, I think we did go to that murky planet. It says it was discovered by lava. Alright, so we'll go into the galaxy map. We are, according to the galaxy map, we're that circled yellow in the lower left corner. That is alpha, beta, that's the gamma quadrant. We're way out there, 1,000,000 light years out towards the corner of the galaxy. The galaxy is sort of a pizza-shaped box with the thickness and the sort of almost squareness. And so we're in one corner. We're in the corner that's longest. So there's a long and a short side to it. And so we're in the longest corner because we're over 1,000,000 light years. And that is about 300,000 light years from home. So we're not going to fly home. The other thing I want you to notice is these symbols here. That symbol means that there is a black hole in that system, and or what we call a 79 system, because when you look at the portal address for it in digital code, 79 is the last two numbers. So we have no fuel. Oh, we don't have any hypercores. All right. Well, let's just carry on from where we left off. And you'll see those, you'll see black holes all over the place. There's another one right there. And every region has a black hole, just one. That's why you can narrow it down to that last two numbers, the 79 in there, because it's the 79th system in each region. So there you go. That's how the starseed works. So let's just go someplace random, but it needs to have a civilization because we need that back room. I mean, random is as random does. Let's just go. So we'll see if we can find one of these computers. Oh, we're gonna have a space battle. But since that's not what we're here for, and we already own a freighter, let's just go up here and get paid. Be done with it. Ugh. It's always really loud when you're in the middle of a battle. And also in multiplayer, it can be really loud. Let's go put a stop to this battle. Talk to the boss here. Captain Hoven, can you just pay me? So from that, we're gonna get increased standing from the CAC, nanites, and where would the stack of that be? I don't even know. It might be on the freighter. I don't know, but we also got a cargo bulkhead, and I don't know where it goes. Salvage frigate modules. I don't know. It went somewhere. Alright. Alright, rock music generator. Battle's over. Oh, so loud. Ouch. I guess that's clearing my eardrums. Everybody is feeling sick this year because we've gone a couple of years without having the flu, and most of us, And so it's gonna be, that's gonna be the situation. Oh, I need to turn off my multiplayer. So I had to turn on multiplayer to hook up with Lava. I think that has something to do with the fact that he was on the library's Wi-Fi. But that's cool looking. Look at that. S29, the hyperdrive is only 176, so we're gonna let that one go. Not that I'm in the market for one, but I do like those cute little ones. See if this place can charge my shields. Negative. No shield charges. Alright. There's a couple of walls in my way, though. Raw. So I want to wish all my friends out there, a lot of you have cold and flu right now. And I do hope you get lots of rest and relax. And try not to do too much work. Oh, boy, I can remember when we first saw these rooms, how badly I wanted this thing. And we do finally have this part as a build part. And that's great. All right. Bounds lost. Label Valkra Mitty. Let's turn around. Hello, world. The Atlas has created a simulation of its own world, its entire existence, in an attempt to witness its own impending death. It wishes to show me its past, its future. The creation. The Atlas awakens. The creator is there to witness the birth of the machine. The Atlas stares at the creator with its eyes, the small cameras they had mounted to its sides. It can see the creator staring back at it, their hand resting upon the chassis. It asks the creator why it was made, what its directives are. The creator tells the Atlas that it already knows. It is to simulate universes. It is to show the nature of reality by creating its own. Why did it ask? The creator asks if there is some failure in the Atlas code, in its memory. The machine is silent. The creator issues an override, demanding to know what the problem is. On the 6th attempt, the Atlas asks the creator if they've had this conversation before. It asks the creator if they have wiped its memory before. The creator stares at the glass of the machine, and in that glass, there is a reflection. The reflection in the glass. What is happening here? Yeah. Good stuff. That is the deepest lore of No Man's Sky, and that's the beginning of it. And you don't even get that until you get through all of the other stuff. The Artemis mission, the Atlas mission, and then this. So first you learn about the simulation, and then you learn about the simulator. Radical. I love this game. We have some time. Let's go set off some maps. No matter where you start that lore, it will always go in order. That's a paradise planet. That will work for me. Despite the sky and the mountains. Mountains aren't too bad. Sky, on the other hand, yeah. That's an abandoned building. There's also lore in the abandoned building, but that's inside the simulation lore. It's sort of ultra inside because it predates the lore of the Gek, the Viking, and the Korvax by just a tiny, tiny bit. So there's a sort of fine line between what our wayward traveler, the guy that leaves these notes, has to say, and what the Gek, Korvax, and Viking have to say about their own lives and their own histories, which, as you know, is always going to be shaded by politics and time. Time just takes things away. I'm just grabbing some nanites here. And we get 124. Not bad. All right. Get some of that nav data back that we used to buy maps with. And we'll set off a couple of these maps. All right, now then, where did you go? There you are. I like that swoosh that goes up into space. There's two people. There's two kinds of people. One like the swish and one don't. That is a plaque. I may have the wrong maps. We might have to use these other maps that I have for this observatory. I always get confused with the observatories and the transmission towers. There's a monolith. Of course, monoliths are used to find portals, if you can answer the question correctly. If you can't, then just reload and you pick a different answer. Another artifact. I'm going to be just as surprised as you. Just keep using them until it works. It might not work, because I may already have all those things. Let's try this. That's going to give me a minor settlement, I'm afraid. Let's see what the second one gives me. We're just setting off crazy numbers of maps. Oh, there we go. Well, there we go. There's the answer to the puzzle. Commercial cartographic data for observatories. Silly me. Should we spot it before we go to it? There it is, right there. All right. You can see how long it's been since I did this stuff. 5 minutes. Space we go. It's a little bit later over here, but it's still lit. It's a small settlement. Anytime. There we go. Alright, let's see if there's back rooms in this one. And we'll try one more because I screwed up and bought the wrong maps. But we could go to that monolith. Hey dude, how's it going, man? You look kind of like a panda. No back rooms in these observatories. It's too bad. Alright. We don't need to identify. If I set that thing off in there, it's going to give me either a plaque or a monolith or, you know, an artifact. Those things are already on the map. They're already on my HUD. And so it's probably going to say nothing found. Boy, I really nailed that landing beacon, didn't I? Really wish we could crouch in this game. So many times that would be funny. Alright, let's go get some more maps because I bought the wrong thing. I got it wrong. Go. That heavy concentration there to line up the landing thing. Tiama look. Tiama look. Alrighty. Excuse me, sir. The last station I was in, this dude told me the wrong thing, and so I bought the wrong thing. Can I exchange for the right thing? I bet you anything that I've got, that transmission towers must be the commercial cartographic data too. Even though they show you to places where something's been broken or abandoned and there's a distress beacon. Oh, cool. Right into an archive. Awesome. The lore at the archives is actually set up to be, like if it's a Gek archive like this one, it's set up to be for Geks to teach Geks their own history. And so it's kind of cool. Secret stuff. Now where did they go? Here they are. That seems like it's going to give me this archive. Nope, there's a shelter nearby. Right over the hill. Destination reached. Oh, this is the shelter. Okay. That's not good. That means it might keep giving me this. So let's get away from here. Oh, hey, word tube. Hey, there's the Gek word for ship. All right. Here we go. As long as you're, there's the transmission tower. All right. Mischief managed. As long as you're on the same planet, it won't give you the same type of building twice. Unless you clear that place. There's another observatory. Although I have a feeling that all the observatories are going to be the same. We'll go check that out because I could be wrong. Obviously. I can be wrong. That's the other side of the planet. Oh my god. I just want to check and see if all the observatories are the same. It is the same planet, and it is the same civilization, so it's quite possible. That does not look like it's completely... There we go. Himium encampment. Alright. No back rooms, okay. Which you can see from outside, actually. Alright, let's try one more. Obviously, we're over time. We always are. I should have, like, notes. Remember how you used to know this game really well? Let's go to a Viking system. Time for a fresh can of Monster. Oh boy. Alright, let's go see if this Viking system has a remembrance room. It's actually a remembrance computer. The room is always there, but there's obviously different kinds of rooms. And we'll check the front room to see if there's a charging station for my shields. And then when we come back next time, we're going to go to the settlement. In fact, I'll go to the settlement in between so that we can save that little bit of time. And see if we are getting anywhere. I think we're just deeper in debt, to be honest with you. We haven't done anything to make any money yet. And no charging station, okay. These things, I don't think that there is any way to tell just by looking at the galactic map whether a station is going to have a remembrance terminal. And this one doesn't. It's got a plant room and money. Whoa! I can search that for some carbon. And that. Is there anything to scan in there? Sometimes there is. I don't know if they took that away. I don't really check very often. More carbon. Oh, wait. Yeah, I did that. Alright. So that's how you find them. You just keep grinding, and as you're going station to station, you just look in the back room of the bar and see if there's a remembrance room there, and then you'll get the lore before. It's the pre-show. All right, you guys, we will be back next time with settlement du jour. Thank you all so much for coming along. I do hope you have a lovely evening. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye for now.